Stand up New York Mets fans. First time doing a Met game, and it's been almost 2 years since I've done it strictly on YouTube and not on the Streamyard. Given how much I've splurged on the yard the last couple of years, and especially for the month of April, in a 3 week stretch, I've burned time up on Knicks Celtics, WrestleMania prognostications, New Japan Strong's Windy City Riot, prognostications for TNA Rebellion, prognostications for AEW Dynasty, and live reacting to round one of the NFL draft. Oh, and the Heat versus the Celtics. I forgot game one of that series. I forgot about that one. It's been good, but let's see how it plays out. For those wondering, the only other times I'm going to use the StreamYard between now and May 11th, when my free account hours renew, are going to be tonight for Lakers versus Nuggets versus Lakers game 4, and for prognostications of New Japan Pro Wrestling's Best of the Super Juniors tournament. As at minimum, I should have around 2.5 to 3 hours left. We'll find out We'll find out tomorrow night, Wrath. Shame I can't get that game. Mets have had an attendance problem given that 0-5 start at City to start the season. Cardinals will start with Donovan, Contreras, Nootbaar, Arenado, Goldschmidt, Burleson, Gorman, Wynn, and Ciani as their starting 9. Jordan, hello. What is it you want? Adrian Hauser has not been the pitch. Daniel or Adrian Hauser, I don't know which one it is, has not been the pitcher the Mets have needed out of the box, as he's been pummeled in almost every game outside of his opener against Milwaukee that he's popped out at. Offense this year, the Cardinals have been bottom of the barrel. 5th worst in terms of batting average, 5th worst in terms of runs a game, 4th worst in terms of runners in scoring position batting average, and 2nd worst when it comes to cumulative home runs. Billy Donovan leads it off. BRB. Hauser, 0 for 2, 0-2 in 4 starts, 7.45 ERA. He has been getting pumped. Out of the Met pitchers, he's the one who's gotten the most pummeled because of his lack of consistency and inability to zone the bump and aim the ball. Aim his pitches. 14 to 12 walk strike ratio, which is not good. That's in their city black unis, black uniforms, black NYC with gray stripes. There you see Francisco Lindor. Alonso. underway. First pitch, strike one down the middle. No on the two-seamer. Donovan, 219 batting average, 2 homers, 12 RBIs, 662 OPS. Second pitch. That's fouled off. 0-2. Here's the 0-2. Foul off again. Where he usually crumbles when he doesn't get ahead of the pitcher or the hitter early. Here's the 0-2. On the outside and missed. 1-2. It's possible, Raphael. Can we focus on the matchup? That's popped up, and it's going to go left field side. Nemo's not going to be able to get it. It's too high into the crowd foul. I mean, it was hooking foul anyway, no matter how I looked at it. I don't see more than 25,000 at most in Seafield. Ironically, outside of a special occasion, the Mets have never had more than 15,000 in the state. 18,000. On the corner, didn't bite. 2-2. 2-2 pitch. Off the glove of Alonso, and Donovan is going to get into second easily with a double. This is why I hate Adrian Hauser. The guy is such an imbecile when it comes to his pitches. Every time he switches to an off-speed pitch, they're going to jump on it. I want to kill you, Adrian Hauser, you dipshit. And Contreras drives this one to center, and it's going to be a base hit. And again, he throws a fucking slow ball. Hauser, stick to your damn fastball. I mean, once the first hit is given up by Hauser, his confidence is shaken. This is why I think the second Kodai Senga gets back, you yank his ass and put it in the fucking bullpen. I'm serious. Put Hauser in the bullpen when Kodai gets back. Strike one. I mean it, folks. The second Kodai gets back on May 27th, if you're going to stick someone in the fucking doghouse, it's Hauser. In the bullpen, it's Hauser. He has been inefficient. He has been sloppy. He has been incompetent. He's got to go into the pen. Piece of dog shit that he is. 1-1 is popped up. Is Beatty going to get it? Yes! Contreras was off first base briefly, but he retreats. I don't know why Contreras was bouncing off first base like that. I mean, even if Beatty didn't catch it, he wasn't going to go anywhere anyway. I mean, Contreras would have been forced back to first anyway. Here's Arenado. Lone down, ball one. And this is where Hauser tends to fall apart when he doesn't get that first pitch strike. Hard hit, but it's pulled foul down the left field line, 1-1. Career against Hauser, a double and a single and 3 walks for Arenado, but he's only batting 2 out of 14 against him. Ball 2. And this is what I meant with Hauser. If he doesn't get that first pitch strike, he crumbles, which is why I want him gone and he put in the bullpen and Senga back in that spot on the 27th of May in the next month. 2-1 pitch. Strike 2. Two pitch. Hauser to Arenado. That's his lash to right. It's going to fall, and that's going to score for Donovan. Contreras will slide in the third, and it's just a damn conga line. Fuck Adrian Hauser to death. 1-0 St. Louis. This is why I hate this guy. I don't even know why the fuck David Stearns believed this would be a good pitcher to fill in as a damage buffer. Fuck Hauser to death. Seriously, Hauser is horrible in big markets. He may have thrived in Milwaukee, but in New York, he crumbled. Fuck this guy. Swung and a miss by Goldschmidt, 0-1. I mean, I'm not kidding, folks. In most of the games he's pitched, Hauser has never been able to get to the fifth inning or out of it. That one nearly hits Goldschmidt 1-1. This guy has no damn pitch control. Driven to center, Nimmo back to the track. It's going to go off the fence. That's going to score another run, or that's Bader, and it's going to score 2. 3-0 St. Louis. This is why I don't want Hauser on the fucking mound starting games anymore. He's incompetent. He's lazy. He's easy to break to pieces. Get him off, Mendoza. Fuck you, Adrian Hauser. Fuck you! This is why Adrian Hauser needs to go to the damn bullpen when Senga gets back. Because he's horrible. The minute Hauser's in that bullpen, he might calm down. Emphasis on might. Right now, this son of a bitch deserves death for how stupidly he's wasting his opportunity as a Met. This guy has no control over his pitches. He doesn't have any focus. He lacks discipline when it comes to calming himself down when he gets behind the count. And more importantly, he doesn't have a lot of variety on the spin. Well, duh, of course it's not been this ballpark has been a friend of Hauser's, John. It's a big market town. You knew he was going to, we knew Hauser would suffocate in this environment. And again, why hire a fucking Yankee bench coach to sabotage this team yet again? Ball 4, Booper's coming down. And personally, if I was Jeremy Hefner or Carlos Mendoza at this point, I'd fucking punch Hauser in the face and throw his ass out. huh? Give the Mets a damn win today. Strike one on the curveball. Well, duh. Why did you even put this guy in as a... I mean, why did we even bring this guy in if he's basically doubled his walk rate? Center field and deep. Bader back. It's carrying. He's got it. Goldschmidt will tag up and go to third. Will retreat to second. Quintana, you better turn this around tomorrow, because the Cubs are coming in on Monday or Tuesday. Quintana. And he's against Lance Lynn tomorrow. And then Severino on Monday, Manassa on Tuesday, probably Budo on Wednesday, and then this motherfucker again on Thursday. Ball one. In the first 25 games, the Mets only coughed up 8 runs in the first inning. Today, because halfway Hauser's on the mound, it's 3. Ground ball, make it 4. Goldschmidt coming around, he scores. Throw to get Newbar at second, not in time. 4-0 St. Louis. Can we please get this motherfucker off the damn mound? Well, again, look who's on the fucking mound, Adam. An imbecile. Wake the fuck up, Hauser! Or be put in the noose. Strike one to Ciani. And it's a fucking bat around because Hauser can't fucking pitch in these situations. Me in this city. Swung and a miss. Strike 2. God, just help the Mets win this damn game in Christ's holy name. Sit down, strike 3. Mets finally get out of the inning, but Hauser deserves his head to be cut off, giving up 4 runs, a walk, 5 hits, and the Citi Field faithful are letting his ass fucking have it. Mets coming up after the half inning. Cardinals 4, Mets coming up. I'm dead fucking serious, folks. Adrian Hauser needs to be either DFA'd or stuck in the bullpen at worst, or designated for fucking assignment to get his pitch mechanics fixed at best. Because his half-wit ass deserves to die for this stupidity. Nats will send Nimmo, Lindor, Alonso, Martinez, Stewart, McNeil, Taylor, Beatty, and Navarez. Can I ask Carlos Mendoza one other question? What's the logic in putting Nimmo in left field? He's more comfortable in center. First pitch to Nimmo. Up and in, strike one. I mean, seriously, Mendoza, I don't see the logic in slipping Nimmo into a zone he hasn't played in since his rookie year in 2016-17. He's more comfortable in center. Lie in the center, in the left center, base hit. Nimmo's on with a leadoff single. Why does he keep playing Nimmo in left when he's more comfortable and he's got more dynamic movement out in center? I swear, if Taylor or Bader get injured, he may have no choice but to stick Nimmo back in center field where his ass belongs. Mendoza's a fucking idiot doing too much to change the mechanics. Same thing I said about Buck with the pit with the lineup card, but that's something different. Lindor, strike one. With the batting order where he tried too hard to tweak everything. Sterling Marte getting the day off today. I don't blame him. Lindor fouls that one off 0-2. Which is ironic. But don't expect Nimmo to take off. He's not that fast of a runner. 0-2 pitch. In the dirt, 1-2. Lindor, last 11, 349 batting average, 3 homers, 8 ribbies. Here's the 1-2. Off the glove of Contreras, it'll get away. Nimmo will move to second. Ball 2-2. A little too much spin there by Gray. Bounced into the dirt and then ricocheted off the rim of the mitt. Mets now have a runner in scoring position, something they've not been good at much of this season so far. Nobody out, down 4, and they need every fucking run because of Hauser's stupidity and incompetence. It's in that first inning. 2-2. And he chases it, strike 3. He swung under it and it just climbed out of the zone. I don't know why the heck Lindor chased that one. If he had let it go, he would have been able to live for another at bat. Here's Pete Alonso for another pitch. Pete Alonso up next. Swings in one, deep fly ball to right. It's not deep. New bar back, makes the catch. Nimmo will have to stay put. Got it off the end of the bat and under it. And here comes a guy who made his Met debut last night and did pretty well in the 4-2 loss, JD Martinez. A double, a single, RBI, but he struck out twice, going 2 for 4. First pitch, and JD takes strike 1. Wouldn't be surprised if JD signs again this year. Ball 1, this time the ball stays in front of Contreras. 6-time All-Star, three-time Silver Slugger, 530 homer seasons, 500 plus ribby seasons for JD in his career. Which you wouldn't blame him for, to be honest. That's fouled off, 1-2. One-two pitch. Fans want a balk. They're not going to get it. Ball two, and again, bounces out of the glove in front of Contreras, not behind him. 2-2. And he chased it. So the Mets waste a leadoff hit and a wild pitch. One inning down, Cardinals up 4. Wake the fuck up, New York Mets. Wake the fuck up. And Hauser, when this game is over, I hope Mendoza does the smart things and sits your ass in the bullpen before Thursday's game with the Cubs. Because you deserve to have your ass in that damn pen. No matter what. I mean, can I trust Quintana as much as I trust you? Very little, but yes. More than I can trust you? Yes, but not by much. Strike one to Donovan. I mean, this is a consequence of a bat around. Donovan pops this one foul and going into the seats. Nimmo and Beatty not going to go after it. Ball one. I thought that one was a strike. Two and two. Trouble with the fact that lately the Mets have not shown any plate discipline, i.e., knowing when to swing and when not to. Breaking ball, ground ball to McNeil, flings it to Alonso, one down. That's popped up. Alonso in pursuit. He's got it, two down. Okay, Giants don't have a pick in the seventh round, so let's just leave it alone. Strike one. If I had to guess, ABC. It's fine, Darwin. Had a new job, just started a new job about a month ago, which has left me not a lot of time to do streams as a trade off. One ball, one strike. Outside, 2-1. Fly down the left field line. That's going to hook foul into the seats. The center field, Taylor gets under it, and he's got it. So the Mets get a clean 1-2-3 inning for Hauser, but they're still down four. There may be plenty of time left, but still, Sonny Gray is one sneaky bastard. Too bad they never give you the price tag on the damn thing. DJ Stewart leads off for the Mets. Stewart lines one this right center. That's a base hit. He'll hold up with another leadoff single for the Mets. So while the Mets may not be getting runs, they're at least getting whacks and connecting with some hits. But as a trade-off, they're basically keeping Sonny fresh. I.e., they're still not showing discipline at the plate in terms of building the count, working the count and stacking the pitches up, which is the thing that's been pestering me the last few years with this team. Jeremy Heff, they're not teaching this team teaching his pitching core to keep their count down, their pitch counts down. And regardless of who the fuck the hitting coach is, the lack of discipline at the plate. Ball one to McNeil. Trust me, it's been bugging me for the last 2 or 3 years now. McNeil doesn't go around 2-0. Blame that on Showalter constantly flipping the batting order in a panic to limit the damage to from Marte's injury. McNeil drives one in the center. It's playable, fairly deep to the edge of the track, caught by Newbar, and Stewart retreats. Again, we need to work the fucking count. Where's the plate discipline in regards to that with this team this year? Because the last week or so, I haven't seen it. It's true. It looks like Sonny Gray's pitch comm got damaged, so he's going to need a new one. Got traded at the deadline to the Yankees in 2017, struggled, and then he got shipped out to the Reds in 2019. Then he got traded to the Twins and was an AL Cy Young runner-up in 2022. And then the Cardinals signed him in the 23 offseason to a 3-year, $75 million contract. Here's Tyrone Taylor, who has been a bit of a godsend for the Mets. Pops that one up down towards the dugout, and it's caught by Goldschmidt. And this is what I meant by lack of plate discipline by the Mets. They're jumping on every damn pitch instead of just letting the pitch count stack up on their opposition. It is a simple fucking concept, guys. Show damn plate discipline. Let the count stack. Tire the pitchers the fuck out, you dipshits. Brady drives one to right center and caught once again. Where's the damn plate discipline, Mets? Show me some fucking discipline at the plate. Build up on the damn pitch count, you motherfuckers. I'm serious. I can't take this anymore with this team. Either show some fucking discipline at the plate and build up the pitch count or chase everything. But I would prefer the former option. What to do? Get rid of the fucking asshole who I thought did well in 2022, who is stagnated because he was the damn bench coach last year because of Buck Showalter's fucking self-indulgent idiocy. And now he's got to relearn everything from scratch. What to do with this team? Fucking kill whoever their hitting coach is and drill plate discipline into their damn heads to stack the fucking count instead of jumping at every damn first pitch. We need to be passive and collective, not fucking aggressive. Which is what every other team is doing against us, but we can't seem to do against any of them. I'm sorry for getting off the handle, folks, but I can't sugarcoat or bullshit this. This has been a problem for the Mets the last 3 fucking years now. Their inability to decide on if they want to be patient, calm, collective, and conservative, and wait for the pit and drop and tire the pitchers out, or just go full swing and leave them fresh as daisies with every damn inning. I seriously can't fucking take it anymore with this. I mean, with this mindset. Or if they got him for every house, strike one. Ball two. Strike two. Ball three. Payoff pitch to Arenado. And he walked him. This is why I fucking hate Adrian Hauser. I was suspicious from the moment we got him. This guy is a fucking derp of a pitcher. Ball one again. Swing and a miss. Strike one. High 2-1. Swung and a miss. Strike two. 2-2 pitches pop foul behind the plate. And that's going into the seats. Got him. Strike one to Burleson. Goes around. Strike two. That's fouled off down the left field line. Too high. Ball one. That's fouled off again. And this is what I'm talking about when it comes to plate discipline. Being able to stack the count, which is something the Mets have not been able to do so far. Hauser has thrown almost four times the amount of pitches that Gray has thrown because the Cardinal hitters are letting Hauser gas his ass out instead of chasing every damn pitch. 1-2. Drives it to right to left center. Taylor going under it, and he's got it. Two down. And that's the thing that pisses me off. Regardless of the Mets are facing good teams or bad teams, there's still no damn plate discipline. There's no desire to stack the count. Which which unbearably infuriates me to the point where I want to put a bullet in Eric Chavez's head. First pitch to Gorman. Ball one. Something he'll never get until he learns to keep his count low. 1-0 is fouled off, 1-1. And if the fucking offense could have the cojones to support him by stacking the pitch count instead of just swinging at every damn pitch. Pulled down the right field line, fair ball into the corner. Arenado trotting, he's going to come home. 5-0 St. Louis. And it's an RBI triple for Gorman. 5-0 St. Louis. This is why I want Hauser out of the damn rotation. He gets no support from the offense. Opposition knows how to show plate discipline and stack his pitch count, and he gets in trouble too fucking early. Get his ass out of the damn starting rotation and put it in the fucking dog pound that is the bullpen. Or better yet, DFA his fucking ass. Cut the contract, ship his ass out, and find a pitcher who can know how to do this shit. Here's Mason Wynn. Strike two. Oh, great. Marte's injured again. That makes perfect sense. What's the collateral damage? I wonder what the collateral damage to his fucking ass is this time. Already at the third, snatched by Beatty, but still ends the inning with Hauser giving up another run, and we need to get this shit face dipshit's ass off the mound and soon. 2.5 innings complete, 5-0 St. Louis. Okay, so Marte's out on the bereavement list. Must have lost someone close to him and doesn't want to play for the next few days. Okay, I'll let that one go. Now, can you fucking dipshits just show me some plate discipline? Oh, wait, Navarro's is up. He never shows discipline. Ball one. And again, no discipline as it bounces back into the glove of Gray, flips to first, one down. Build that damn pitch count, you fucking assholes! Stack it! Stop swinging at everything! I swear I'm going to kill Eric Chavez with the tunnel vision of first pitch swing or thereabouts. I swear I'm going to kill him. He was pretty good in 2022. Why is he starting from scratch in 2024? Because that's what it feels like. Nemo's up next. He got a single and advance on a wild pitch, but he didn't get any further than that. Strike one. Ball one. Most cases, this pitch hasn't gone more than five. Ball two. Yet they hit over 100 homers in City Field last year. Drives this one to left, but it's in a line shot. Caught by Arnott, caught in left by Donovan, two down. Strike one as he just stared at it. When was the last time the Mets won a game that I called? It was against St. Louis last year in June, around Father's Day weekend. Strike two as he doesn't even bother to chase that one. And Lindor just stares at it. Strike three. Mets go down in order. 5-0 through three in favor of St. Louis. Wake the fuck up, Mets! Please tell me that Hauser is now off the damn mound because he's not gonna last another fucking inning at this point. Of the 100 pitches, he's thrown close to eight. He's thrown over 80 of them. Round ball. Lindor will scoop it up. Got him. I got a winning formula. It's called plate discipline. Hello, El Capitan. I got a winning formula for this Met squad. It's called plate discipline. Down, hard hit over the glove of Alonso again, and Donovan's going to race to second with a double. How about, I don't know, Hauser, you stop throwing the off speed shit to Donovan in. Try throwing that shit out to him, you piece of garbage. On the dirt, Narvaez blocks it. He keeps it in front of him, so that's popped up by Contreras. Alonso calling everyone off. He's got it. 2 down. All one. Strike one. It's driven to right to left center. Nimmo's under it, and he'll get it to end the inning. So only a double given up, but nothing else. However, Hauser still threw about 15 or so pitches. 3.5 complete, 5-0 St. Louis. Alonso up. This is the 30th pitch for Sonny. Ball one. Alonso looking for that elusive 200th as a Met. He'd be the fastest to get to 200, or among the fastest. Strike one. Yeah, both in 2019 and 2021. Ball two. Since 2019, Alonso's hit the most homers at 199, ahead of Kyle Schwarber, Matt Olson, Aaron Judge, and even Shohei Ohtani. In the dirt, 3-1. Now Gray is facing his first. He is behind the 8 ball for the first time in this game in terms of a pitch count against a single batter, not multiple batters, just a singular batter, and it's Pete. Let's see if he can bounce back. 3-1 pitch. And Pete fouls that one off. I would have just let that one go. Full count. Let's foul off again, and we'll do it again. Yeah, and that's where Pete usually is fucked up this season. Chased it, but he got a piece of it, and it goes foul down the third baseline. We'll do it again. First time that in this whole game, Gray has had to throw more than 4 pitches to try to get an out. This is pitch number 8 on the at bat. Here it comes. And he chases the low fastball, strike 3. Swung and missed on the fastball that time, strike 1 to J.E. Martinez. In 21 innings this year, Sonny Gray has only given up 1 fucking run, which is a bad sign with this game right here. Swung and missed on the breaker, 0-2. If Mendoza fucks it up this year, I want his ass gone. This piece of shit showed he was incompetent right out of the box. Willie Randolph levels of incompetent, perhaps. 0-2, ball 1. There's a reason the Mets have lost 3 of their last 5, or is it 4 of their last 6? Giants. That would be 2 out of 3 of the Cardinals, strike 3. That would be 5 of their last 6. And here's DJ Stewart. How about just getting shifts on? Everyone's pulled back a little. Big hole on the third base side. That's finished in third place in their division. 3-1 inside. And it's a walk. First time in a while that Sonny Gray has given that up. And now I think the Mets have finally got their heads out of their asses, at least when it comes to plate discipline, when you consider that Alonso and Stewart did what most of the guys haven't done in this damn game, and that's work the count. Here's McNeil, ball one. And now Contreras going out to the mound to try to calm Sonny down. Eli. As he's thrown 18 pitches in this inning. Most he's thrown this whole damn inning in this whole game. McNeil chops that one off the plate and it goes behind it. Strike one. 1-1, and he just takes it 1-2. And he chases strike three. So the Mets do build up his pitch count, but not by much. It put forcing Gray to pitch for 50 for 20 pitches, pushing his total to 50. But again, they're chasing everything. 5-0 through 4 in favor of St. Louis. Yeah, under Hurricane game, overtime number one is done. We're going to double. Full tied at 2. Arenado up, strike one. Ball one. On the ground, Lindor. He's got a long throw. Bounce. Got him. One down. Ground ball. Lindor will scoop it up. Throw. Bop. And it's botched by Alonso. Goldschmidt will reach on a fielding or a throwing error. It'll be more in line probably with an E6. They're going to give him a hit? That looked more like an error to me based on where it bounced off Alonso's chest. Burleson swings and misses, strike one. I think after this inning, they'll pull Hauser. Vargas doesn't pay attention. Goldsmith steals. I mean, this is why Nito or Alvarez needs to be back behind that plate late instead of having Nito be situational for southpaws from when playing against lefties. Because Navarez is a little too slow on the gun with that. Ground ball, base hit, 6-0 St. Louis. No, they're going to hold Goldschmidt to third. Here comes Mendoza to take the ball away. About fucking time. You should have done this to him when he got his ass handed to him in the first inning, you son of a bitch. And it looks like it's raining in New York, making it a little more frustrating to sit through this game. Seriously, if it was going to rain, why not just call the game off and just do a doubleheader tomorrow? What's the temperature? What's going to be the forecast for NYC tomorrow? Let's see. Light rain for the next hour. Mostly cloudy tomorrow. Rain stops at around 6. And again, mostly cloudy skies for tomorrow. Sunny skies on Monday. Partly cloudy on Tuesday. Mostly cloudy on Wednesday. Sunny on Thursday. Then they go on a travel day to Tampa, where they'll be in a dome. So weather doesn't. They'll be in a dome area. So weather conditions won't be too much of a threat. Yeah, 4 in the 3rd inning, 9 hits, 5 runs. Of course, it was a rocky day. Hauser's been having fucking rocky day after rocky day ever since he started for the Mets. It's going to be Josh Walker now on the mound for the Mets. Hasn't pitched all that much in his first 2 games. Mostly a utility relief stopper. Ball 1. And we get a balk, and that's going to score 1, 6-0 St. Louis. Ball 2. Ball 2, and strike 2, foul off. Yeah, everything that can go wrong is going wrong for the Mets. Ball 3. Gordon fouls it off. Can't blame me if I'm getting more angrier and apathetic with how this game has played out so far. Can you? Fouled out of the glove. Full count. We'll do it again. Driven to center. Taylor's back. Edge of the track. He's got it. Newbar will tag up. Gorman will tag up. Well, duh. It's because they have an incompetent catcher behind the plate. Remind me again why we signed Navarez. Ball 1. Strike. Ball 2. Strike 1. Strike 2. Popped up. Alonzo's under. Got it. Halfway home, 6-0 St. Louis. Ball one to Tyrone Taylor. Sonny Gray now starting to get a little bit of a gas as he only gave up his first walk today, but he's still only given up one run in 21 and two-thirds innings. Strike one. Ground ball, third base side, bobbled by Arenado. It's going to be an 8-5, and Taylor's on it first safely. That's only the 10th error this year amongst third base for Arenado, but it's second most amongst third basemen. Ball one. Being up next. 0-1 pitch. 1-1 pitch. Ball two. That almost looked like a hit, Beatty, but it didn't. Swung and missed. Strike two. Ball 3 in the dirt. Question is, will Taylor take off or not? Don't get me wrong, William Contreras is not as sharp as attack on pickoffs as his brother Wilson is. Where the hell is Wilson Contreras nowadays? Ball 4. And now Sonny Gray is in trouble for the first time all day. E5 and a walk. The Mets now their first legitimate threat of the day. Runners on set, first and second, and nobody out. Ball 1. One pitch. Strike 2. My main problem with Narvaez, aside from how slow he is in catching runners, is incompetence when it comes to discipline at the plate. He doesn't chase, or when he does chase, he's too far out of the zone. 1-2, bottom 5. Mets have runners on first and second. Strike 3. Runners are going to move up. I don't know why the hell Narvaez isn't running. Run, you son of a bitch! If he runs instead of just walks away, if he bases loaded and the strikeout would have been nullified. Instead, this is what the other problem I have with Narvaez, and why I think we should get rid of him why the Mets should get rid of him at the end of the year. No situational awareness. He could have taken off on that third strike. If he makes it to first, then the Mets would have the bags loaded. But regardless, line in the left center, base hit, and that's going to bring home 2. RBI single for Nimmo, and the Mets are finally on the board. About time. It's about time, kid. Let's get that balk run back, and they get another run of their own. Simple shot in the left center. Taylor and McNeil getting in easily, and the Mets are finally on the board. It's 6-2, and now Sonny Gray needs to be talked down. Needs to be talked down. Now, don't get me wrong, he's still doing competent. I mean, 64 pitches in 4 1/3. That's not terrible, but I don't think it's enough to get him out of the game yet. In the 5th inning this year, St. Louis has been outscored 32-9, and they gave up 1 last night on a Tomas Nino solo bomb, if I remember correctly. Here's Lindor. Swung and a miss, strike 1. And the Islanders survived to live to fight another day on a Robert Bertuzzo goal in double overtime. Lindor fouls that one off, 2-1. And the Lightning are fighting to stay alive another day. They're up 3-0 over Florida. 0-2 pitch. And he chased it. Strike 3. He has struck out. He has flown out to right and struck out. Alonso, the only Met with 50-plus homers in a season. His rookie season as a rookie, his rookie year in 2019, only met with multiple 40-homer seasons in 2019, 2022, and last year. And he's the team's single-season ribby leader at 131, King at 131 during 2022. This one he fouls off back into the seat, strike 1. And a little note, I've never caught all the Pete Alonso homer on the channel on the Met games I have been able to get. 0-1 pitch to Alonso. That's driven to right field and deep. To the track, to the wall. It's gone! 6-4. Mets are back in this. Pete Alonso with his 8th of the year. Stand up, New York Mets. And for the polar bear, that's career homer number 200. Take the curtain call, Pete. .403 footer into the right center field bullpen, 108-mile exit velo. And the polar bear has pulled the Mets even closer. It's now St. Louis 6 and the Mets 4. Two more and we can get Hauser off the damn hook. Pete, only the 4th Met to get to 200 homers, joining Mike Piazza, David Wright, and Darryl Strawberry. Strike 1 to J.D. Martinez as he chased one low in the dirt. Ball 1. One pitch to Martinez. In the dirt, 2-1. Now it seems like Sonny is the one who's gotten rattled. He gave up 2 on an error, a walk, and then a single by Nimmo after a wild pitch. Should have been 5 at this point, but Navarez, as I mentioned, has no situational awareness. Swung and miss, strike 2 to JD. I mean, I'm serious. Why the heck do we even have Navarez in this lineup if he's so situationally inept? Swung and missed, strike 3, but the Mets do finally get through and get 4. 2 of them on Pete Alonso's 200th homer of his career. 4th Met to get that mark. 5 innings complete. St. Louis 6, New York 4. Mets one. Not to mention a 2-time Cup champion. Well, at least the Islanders ain't going down without a fight. For those wondering what happened, they won in double overtime today, 3-2 over Carolina. So it's not a sweep in the cup first round. Okay. So, score! Something the Lightning are trying to do, something the Maple Leafs are, and the Islanders succeed in what some the Tampa is trying to do tonight. The Tampa and the, I mean, the Tampa and the Maple Leafs are trying to do tonight, i.e., stretch their series. For Tampa, they need to push it to at least 5 against Florida, and Toronto is looking to push it to at least 6 against Boston. Tomorrow in the East Conference first round of the Cup playoffs, the Capitals are looking to do the same against the Rangers tomorrow night at 8. Sadly, because it's on TBS, I cannot get that game. First pitch from Walker to Ciani, strike one. Fewest games career to 200. Pete's the fourth fastest to do it behind Ralph Kiner, Aaron Judge, and Ryan Howard. It took Pete 710 games to get to that spot. All one to Ciani. 1-1 to Ciani. All two. That's fouled off. Two fouled off again by Ciani. And he gets him staring at. Sit down, kid. One away. And there we go. Showing that 200 career homer for Pete. Strike one. Or ball one. Swing and miss. Strike one. Darwin, I wouldn't count on the Islanders winning in 7. At best, I say they get knocked out in 6. At worst, they get knocked out Tuesday, ending the series in 5 against Carolina. Strike two. Don't get me wrong, I am an Isles fan, but even I can see but I'm not an overkill, blindly, stupidly optimistic Isles fan. I'm a realistic one. I've been with this team both through the good and the bad, but even I can see a lot of flaws. Flaws when they're facing teams that are just infinitely superior to them, like Carolina. Especially when you consider that Lane Lambert and Patrick Watt have left this team with a gutted and incompetent penalty kill, inability to keep the blade on the throat, so to speak. Chopper to second. McNeil will fire it to Alonso, 2 down. Down goes Donovan for the second out. You get my point, though. Back to back homers by the Orioles. Rutschman and Mountcastle are just decimating the Oakland A's. It's 7-0 in Baltimore. Yes? No, that's Lopez warming up. And they're going to bring in Jorge Lopez to pitch the rest of the sixth. So we'll take a pitching change timeout. Top of the sixth, 2 outs. St. Louis 6, New York Mets 4. And the New York Mets 4. No, Gecko, they don't get it. I think that Jess Harnell had a role with that role. Richard Horvitz, excuse me. Next Saturday, it's Mets Rays or Mariners Astros. Most in the East Coast will get New York against Tampa. I won't be calling that game, as I believe I will be doing BOSJ Cup prognostications with my partner in crime, that being Mega Man NG for the Mega Mets podcast, and one of the few times I'm going to be able to use StreamYard between now and May 11th. While the West Coast will get the Mariner game. And it's Daniel Nunez. I have not heard of this guy. Ball 2. I don't know why I pit him against Wilson Contreras. Oh, it's William Contreras that's in Atlanta. My bad. I always thought it was the converse between the two. But I forgot that Wilson won the 2016 World Series with Chicago, and then they shipped him out a few years later to St. Louis as part of a The Cubs shipped him out a few years later to St. Let him walk, and then he signed with St. Louis a few years later. All 3. I can't believe I actually forgot that. It's pop foul. Payoff pitch on the way. Got him to end the inning. Sit him down, and Nunez gets that final out. So nothing across for St. Louis through 5.5 on this inning. They go down 1-2-3 through 5.5. St. Louis 6, New York 4. It'll be DJ Stewart leading off for the Mets. And he fouls that one off, strike one. Sonny Gray looking to calm down. DJ is singled and walked. He's the only Met who's gotten on base every time he's faced Sonny Gray. Cooled off significantly. 1-1 0-1 pitch, up in the air and up and away, 1-1. Stares at that pitch, 1-2. 6-4, John. 6-4, St. Louis. It looks like the Cardinals are getting their bullpen warmed up. And it's Matthew Libator who's warming up. Stewart fouls that one off. Ball two. Ball three. And did DJ get walked? Yes, he did. Second time he's been walked today. And Sonny Gray is starting to get a little nervous. I mean, don't get me wrong, he still hasn't lost to the Mets yet. But this is probably his worst outing that I've seen of him against the Mets. And it doesn't matter if he's been with the Twins, with the Yankees, the Reds, or now with St. Louis. Now, don't get me wrong. Stewart is not going to run, especially with Navarre with McNeil up. That one's fouled down the first baseline. 0-1. Tyrone Taylor waits on deck. He reached on an error last time up. Let's see what McNeil's got. He's over 2. He struck out twice. Ball 1. And again, do I expect DJ to take off in this situation? No, I don't. And several subtractions. True. 2-1. Took 2 of 3 of the Dodgers, but then lost 2 of 3 of the Giants. I've got an itch in my ankle. Thank God the Laker Nugget game I'm calling later tonight at 8. 2-1 pitch. That's fouled off. The 2-2 to McNeil. He fouls that one off to left. Down the left field line, so we'll do it again. All three. And Contreras goes back out to the mound to try to calm down his pitcher. Let's look at the Mets roller coaster start. They started the year losing their first five. Then over the next 15, they won 12 of their next 15. Then over the next 15, they went 12 of 3 and have lost 4 of their last 5 since. Which was a travel day, which will not be the case after this series and their next series, which is a 4-gamer against the Cubs. Now, do I expect DJ Stewart to take off on this payoff pitch? Fuck no. He's too damn slow for that shit. Sure, he's got a stolen bag, but I do not want to risk. But knowing Carlos Mendoza, he's not going to roll that kind of a dice. Payoff pitch on the way, and he pops it up. Third base side to Arenado. One down. That's an old man killer. Taylor has flown out and reached on an error, the latter of which came in that 4-run fifth for the Mets. Ball one. Against lefties, Taylor has struggled. 217 batting average, but he's tops in the league against righties, 423 batting average. Ball strike one on the caught on the knees, in on the knees. One pitch, just stares at 1-2. That's driven to short. 6-4-3, and the Cardinals get out of the inning with a double play. So nothing across for the Mets. Sonny Gray, this was probably his final inning. 6 innings complete. St. Louis 6, and the Mets 4. Yeah. And Sonny Gray is done. 6 innings, 4 walks, not 4 runs, 4 hits, 3 walks, 1 run earned, 9 strikeouts. Ball one, up and out to Newt Bar. Strike one. I better send Jose the link to the game, to the Celtic Nugget, Laker Nugget game tonight. Oh, wrong link, wrong end, wrong thing. Strike two. Jojo Romero warming up. All three. Payoff to Newt Bar. Ball four. Bounce into the dirt. Strike one. Strike two. And Jake Diekman warming up in the Met pen for the set for either the seventh or the eighth. Foul ball, and that one and the ricochet clocks Arenado in the face. The ball bouncing off home plate clocks Arenado in the nose. Trainer's checking to see if there's blood. I don't think there is any. Let's see where this one clocked him. Okay, bounces up. Oh, got him in the face. All right. I mean, okay, fouled off the heel of his foot and then bounced the ball. He fouled the ball. It bounced off the heel of his off foot and whacked him in the nose. It don't look like any blood. I think he's good. I mean, doesn't look like he's shooting blood out of his schnoz. I think he's good. Well, how about stop forcing kids that look like pitching prodigies to pitch when they're young and wearing their elbows out? Swing and a miss, strike two, and he is safe. Again, strike ball one. So Newt Bar is now in scoring position for Goldschmidt. Ball two. Tracy has not changed. Strike one. 2-1 pitch. Swan and miss, strike two. Given how many runs this game has produced, that being 10, you kind of expect this one to go about 2.5 hours, three at the most, which is why I'm not doing this in the stream yard today. 2-2 pitch, low and in the dirt, full count. I think at this point you need to pull Nunez out. Burleson waits on deck first for the Cardinals. Popped up foul and going into the seats behind the plate. Never been a. The pitch clock to me is kind of a mixed bag. On the one hand, it does speed up games, but as a trade off, it burns arms out. But I don't know. Here's the payoff. Popped up again. Who's going to get. Does Navarez have room for it this time? No, he does. He had room, but again, no situational awareness with this guy. In these situations, I prefer Nito over Navarez behind the plate. But strike three anyway. Two down. Goldschmidt just froze on that one. And Nunez out. Diekman coming in. Diekman coming in. Nunez out. Diekman in. It's going to be Ivan Guerrero pinch hitting to take on Diekman. Swing and a miss, strike one. Ivan Herrera, 3 homers, 9 RBIs in 17 games, a 216 batting average. That's big cut, swung and a miss, 0-2. Not going over the voice acting. Thinking that'd be too damn obvious. Mets bullpen this year, tops so far, top in opposition batting average, top in strikeouts, number 2 in ERA. But we know this can't last for too much longer. 0-2 pitch, high and out, 1-2. Did he go around? Yes, he did. Sit down, and the Mets get out of there with just a little more than a walk and a stolen base coughed up. Time to stretch. 6-4, St. Louis through 6.5. And now the Cardinals will go into their bullpen. Fuck you to death, Savage. You too, Schimmel. And Briner. Not so much with Pappenbrook. Maybe Flanagan. Not so much with Nat Cheney. That'll be against Atlanta in a couple of weeks. And Alonso pops this one up, or Vientos, I should say. First at bat this year. He pops up to right. Newbar will catch it, one down. They face Jojo Romero. Again, no plate discipline. Here's Tomas Nino in the catch. Neo had a homer and a double in last night's match. Last night's 4-2 loss. His first homer in over a year, in almost 2 years. Neo spent most of last year out due to an eye issue. Strike one. Ball two. Big cut and miss. 2-2. And Vientos, Neo goes down swinging. Here comes Nimmo. Given that it's been raining and it's cold today, I'm not surprised. I wouldn't be too surprised if only around 17 or 18,000. Here's Nimmo. Two singles, including an RBI single back in the fifth. Strike one to Nimmo from Romero. Nimmo fouls that one off to the left field line. 0-2. I just need three more to win this bugger at minimum. Please let him get them. Let him get those runs. 0-2 pitch. Nearly hits Nimmo. 1-2. Ball two. The 2-2 to Nimmo. Outside. 3-2. Full count. Fans don't like that call, but it's strike three. Seventh inning goes 1-2-3 for the Mets. And unfortunately, you can't argue balls and strikes. I mean, challenge a ball strike call. Seventh inning complete. 6-4. St. Louis. Ball one to Groman as Diekman nearly hits him. Vientos moves to third, and Neal was staying the catch. That's driven to the shallow right center, and it's going to drop for a base hit. First hit in a while that St. Louis has had. Not the game you're going to look for a lot of balls to go over the fence or go anywhere near the fence. We've only seen two happen, two balls get either over or close to that fence. One for St. Louis, that was a double, and a homer for the Mets, the Pete Alonso 200. Mason Wynn, RBI single back in the first. Again, that was with more on halfwit Hauser on the mound. Ball one. That was with half-ass Hauser on the mound. And I put emphasis on calling the guy a half-ass. Ball two. Ball three. I don't know what this ump is doing, not calling that. That a strike. Low, low and out, ball four, and now Diekman's in trouble. And at this point, I'd be pulling him. And between Adam Ottavino and Drew Smith, I bring in Smith. Ottavino, I don't trust in these situations. Just as a for the record, just to set the record straight between him and myself. Sean Reed Foley is warming up. Drag bunt. Vientos will get the out at first, but that's about all they'll get. Fouled off. Foul back, 1-2. The 2-2 pitch. In the dirt, full count. I think at this point you bring in Foley to get that double play ball. Wilson Contreras is up next, and if he blows the doors off, I'm shutting this game off. I'm cutting the stream then and there, here and now, if that happens. Payoff pitch driven by me. Stewart's under it. Tag up, and it's going to score another run. 7-4, St. Louis. Big insurance run for the Cardinals. Here's Wilson Contreras. Ball one. Fouled off. 1-1. That's fouled off. 1-2. Yeah, I forgot. William got shipped out from Atlanta to Milwaukee last season. He took a walk and went to Milwaukee last season. I actually forgot about that. Fouled off to the backstop. 1-2 still. Smith and Contreras brothers have the highest OPS amongst catchers. 1-2. Into the center. Taylor's got it, and that ends the inning. So the Mets get out of there with only minimal damage dealt to them. 1 run, 2 walks, a hit, and 1 stranded. 7-4, St. Louis, and Kitterbeck is getting ready to come out for the Cardinals. Or Kendrick is coming in for St. Louis. bottom of the eighth, it'll be Lindor, Alonso, and JD on the mound, up at the plate. Citi Field opened in 2009, hosted 2013 All-Star Game, 2015 World Series. Address is 41 Seaver Way, only in Elite Bar Park with orange foul poles. So I remember every other foul pole is either reddish or red or yellow in the league. Nets have only been limited to 4 hits, 3 singles, and a homer. Lindor hasn't gotten any of the said hits. Nimmo and Alonso have 2 of the 4. The other one belonging to 3 of the 4. The other belonging to DJ Stewart. First pitch, low and in, ball 1 by Andrew Kittredge. Strike 1. That one a fat on a 2-seamer. Lindor trying to avoid the damn golden sombrero, i.e. 4 strikeouts. Swings and misses 1 and 2. Adam, you're about to jinx it. Here's 0-2. Or not. Fouls that one off at least. 1 and 2. Here's the 1-2. Went around, going sombrero. The throw gets away! Lindor is safe. No strikeouts. What? How was he out of the base path? Was he out of the base path? Let's see. Okay, the ball gets by. Okay, there he is. Okay, I get it. He's well out of the. He's on the grass, not in the line. That's fair. Fans don't like it, but since this is a newbie ump, I'll throw the little bastard a bone. 0-1 to Alonso. So regardless, golden sombrero for Lindor. Alonso grounds one to short. It's going to be scooped up. 2 down. All one Martinez to JD. I get the logic. That's fouled off 1-1. Pass in the right field, base hit, first hit of the day for JD. And the Mets now have the runner on they should have had with Lindor. But then again, he would have been picked off on the double play ball anyway. And for those wondering, while I will keep tabs on the Met game tomorrow against St. Louis, my attention will be more diverted by the Knicks Sixers game 4, which I will also be calling here on YouTube tomorrow. DJ lines one, caught by Goldschmidt, scooped up by Goldschmidt. He'll step in the bag to end the inning. Well, he's a 4-time Goldie for a reason. That is a nice pick on that bouncer. 8 innings complete, 7-4, St. Louis. St. Louis 7, Mets 4. We did a call. I was hoping for a ball game that'd go a little faster than this. I'll be right back. Volleyball match. Oh. That's what Captain had out this morning. That's what you were pissed out this morning. Uh-huh. Sean Reed Foley now on the pitch. Second night of duty for him. Cardinals up 3. Nootbaar up. Nearly gets hit as that ball goes all the way to the backstop. Ball 1. And winning the series, talking the Mets lose their 4th series of the season. It's 1-1. Mets won't get a 4. And for those wondering when the Mets will get their first 4-game series, it's coming up this coming week against Chicago and against the Cubs. So they got to be on their toes. Ball 2. It's coming up this week against the Cubs. In the coming week against the Cubs. Then they got 3 against Tampa at Tropicana Field. And there you see Matt Helsley getting ready to close it out for St. Louis. Should need a rise for him. That's hit high by Newbar to right center. Stewart and Taylor converge. Taylor will get it. One down. Nolan Arenado, a single, 2 walks, 2 runs, and a ribby. That was all off Hauser. Deserves to get his head chopped off, or at the very least be put in the bullpen when Senga gets back next month. Strike one. And believe you me, folks, if Buto does his role, Hauser is going to be this odd dog out and be put in the dog pound. Strike two. Because I know Jose Buto is going to be pitching at least the next few series against Chicago, Atlanta, Tampa, Chicago, Tampa, Atlanta, if need be. But at least get a game against Chicago. 0-2, sit down, Alan Nolan. Here's Goldschmidt. Swung and a miss, strike one. One pitch to Goldschmidt. Strike two on the corner. And caught the corner, 0-2. And got him swinging, so 2 strikeouts and a flyout, but now it's all down to McNeil, Taylor, and Vientos. Last hope for the Mets to even stay alive in this motherfucker. And half complete, St. Louis 7, New York 4. Cardinals are 11-0 when they've led after 8. Ryan Housley, 14 games, 2-2 record, 8 out of 9 in his save opportunities. Looking for not to make it 9 out of 10. Adrian Hauser only went 4 1/3. Sonny Gray went 6. Sonny, the pitcher of both men, the respective pitchers for the loss and win respectively on record, unless the Mets can get 3 here in the ninth. Jeff McNeil up first. Strike one. Stares at that one, 0-2. Doesn't even bother to make a cut at it, does McNeil. Oh two. That's fouled off. Then again, playing the Central Division has been an Achilles heel for the Mets in recent years. Whether it's Milwaukee, Pittsburgh, Chicago, St. Louis, Cincinnati. 0-2 pitch. Swung and a miss. Strike three. Strike one. Tyrone Taylor reached on an error in the third and was part of that Met 4-run fifth inning, scoring on the Nimmo single. That one's grounded foul, 0-2. And it didn't. 0-2. I don't even know why Taylor was running when that ball was clearly foul. Oh two. Taylor hits this one to center, and it's going to drop for a base hit. That still has some life. That's only the 6th hit of the game for the Mets. Here's Vientos, who flew out in the 7th. This is only his second at bat of the year, coming in as utility for Beatty. Given the injuries to Zach Short, Joey Wendell. One out to Vientos, swung and missed on a heater, 1-1. Strike two as he throws a more finesse themed ball. I mean, what's killed the Mets that put them down so badly early in the game was the lack of discipline at the plate and lack of pitch control. Vientos hits this one down the right field line, but it's going to hook foul by about 20 feet. 1-2. Bounce that one back. So he's still alive. I think the West Conference has two game series that are about to go. They could go to a sweep, and the East, everyone's going at least five or three series, I should say. 1-2 in the dirt, 2-2. Neo weighing on deck. Ground ball through the middle, base hit. Taylor will hold up at second, and Nito will now be the tying run. I'm never a fan of doing this rally cap bit. Mostly because of how much damage it causes the cap. Nimmo now waits on deck. And then Lindor is in the hole. Not without controversy in his case. Swings and misses, strike one. This game is giving me a damn heart attack, for better or worse. That's chopped foul by Nito. 0-2. Oh, 2 pitch. And he pops it up. Infield fly rule in effect. And Goldschmidt's got it. 2 down. Granted, it would have been an automatic out. It's an automatic out anyway via the infield fly rule. And now here's Nimmo. He represents the last chance for the Mets. Breaking ball misses low. 0-1. Nimmo singled twice, drove in 2 in the 5th. Let's see if he can drive in at least 3 to tie this bugger up. I don't really know if he can. He's been pretty. 1-0, swung on a miss, strike 1. And there's a reason I haven't called a lot of Met games this year. That's fouled off. So the Mets are down to their final strike. The Mets, 1 strike away from their 5th loss in the last 6 after winning 12 of their previous 15. Up and out, 2-2. Two pitch. In the dirt, full count. Carousel will be running. Will be moving. And ball 4, he checked up. And that loads the bags for Lindor, who has the dubious golden sombrero. Can he absolve himself with one fucking swing? That was a close call for the Mets. First pitch. And he pops it up. Shallow left, shallow center. And Wynn makes the catch. Cardinals win 7-4. Thanks for everyone who showed up. Comment, like, and sub. Mets 228 signing out. Goodbye and good night. Bang.